Yo.
Joe.
Yo, Felli, what's up, man? How you know when I'm in LA, man? How you get the jump on me like that?
Bro, you can't sneak up in my city like that, man. Come on, bro.
I know I'm in your city, bro. What's going on? You gonna pull up?
Man, send me that ad. Where you at? I'm gonna scoop you right now.
I'm gonna send you my address right now. Come get me, man.
I'm looking for it right now. Send that.
My brother.
All right, one. Bro, what's up?
My brother, I'm just chilling, man. Thanks for scooping me up.
Come on, man.
I'm out here in Cali, man. You know, I had to get up with Felli Fel, man. And you came in this pretty thing to come get me, man.
Little something.
Little something?
Little something.
How many cars you got, man?
Enough
something?
to have headaches.
Yeah, you got headaches.
Like the headache you told me you had with a...
I had my one old school, and it broke down 3 times in one day. I called Funk Flex up, and I was like, yo, Flex. He was like, what up? I said, yo, I got a present for you. Come pick it up. I gave him the old school joint, but I can't do it because they break down so much. Overheat, this, that, this. I can't do it. Fat Joe on the side of the highway, you know, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. But it's beautiful, though.
We call them lowrider problems. But Flex was into hot rods.
Yeah,
he still is.
Yeah, but the one I gave him was like a low rider.
And you don't even remember what kind of car it was.
Nah, it was just so beautiful. It was the Nick colors, orange and royal blue, and I had bought it at a show, and then I was like, yo, I want this one. But I didn't know they break down, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, Flex still got it, I think.
If it was purple and yellow, I'd be jealous you didn't call me. But
so what you doing? You doing the Clippers or the Lakers?
Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's a borderline disrespectful question.
No, I mean...
Lakers, come on, man. Do I look like Ty Dolla $ign?
So you Lakers.
Do I look like
Dallas.
Nick Cannon?
And you Dallas, huh?
Dallas Cowboys, LA Lakers, and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Let me ask you something. Ty Dolla and Nick Cannon are Clippers fans?
Ty performed on Clippers opening night.
In the opening night.
Definitely for free.
That was disrespectful, huh? That was it.
We're kind of not friends for the moment. Now, you know what though? Having, you know what it is, dog. This is the mecca of basketball, like overnight.
Yeah, well, you
Clippers,
know,
Lakers, Christmas Day. You know, we started off Clippers season there.
Crazy.
The Laker fans started off the Clippers season for them last week.
Oh wow!
Yeah, come on, bro. You know how we get down out here.
Snoop still
same thing. The Cowboys come to play the Rams, and it's boodle blue and white.
War out here. You know, I'm still a Knicks fan, even though Brooklyn Nets got us. They got a better team. You know, I see people in the city starting to move towards the Brooklyn Nets. Starting to be unloyal.
Are they Yeah, they're bandwagoners, huh?
Doing it, man. Because I went to the game in Brooklyn, the first game of the year, the Nets against the Knicks, and I seen some familiar Knicks fans, but wearing black on, and I just broke my heart. I had my Knicks jacket on. I sat courtside, you know, repping the Knicks, even though we lost. But you know, some people they turning.
I mean, look. How long did the Dodgers take before they had winning seasons? How long has it taken the Cowboys? You know, how long has it taken our Lakers? Never, ever
out my
changed.
brother Rich Player. He's a Cowboy fan and a Lakers fan. He's a Cowboys fan and a Lakers fan, man. You know?
He knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
Yo, you're not really big into cars. Not old cars.
Mm-mm.
You're more into the
I got Wraiths, I got Rangers, you know, more of the new get me to where I'm going.
The reliable
get me to where I'm going. A couple of stars over me. Right. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. That's how I look at it.
I see the Bentley parked out.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
When you still got a spot in Miami?
Yeah,
you still
I live
got
in Miami. I'm living in Miami.
But you, what I should have said is you still have multiple homes.
Yeah, New York too. Yeah.
When you gonna get the spot in LA, man? Cal's is out here now.
Looks like it's coming soon, man.
When you
Khaled is out here. It looks like it's coming soon. You know, I'm trying to transition over to Hollywood anyway. You know what I'm saying? Movies, TV, stuff like that. So
Now you're built for that.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. You know, I did a couple of movies. I did some Netflix. You know, we did Night School. We did She's Gotta Have It.
Well, you played the security dude.
The guy in jail.
The guy in jail, yeah,
Night
yeah.
School. I was in jail and I was
He
doing
could see you on the TV.
my diploma through the teleprompter.
That was dope.
Yeah, man.
I've only been in one movie. I played in the DJ in Malibu's Most Wanted.
That's a legendary movie, though. That's
The checks aren't legendary.
Yeah, that's Nori's favorite movie.
So many people tell me that. I still get about a $9.97 check every month from that movie, thanks to Jamie Kennedy.
I don't know what they talking about when they say these royalties and stuff. You know, you do a thing in the movie, you know what I mean? You waiting for some big check. It ain't really coming like that. You
gotta get as many lines as you possibly can. The more lines you have, the bigger the check. So yeah, dog, like you in the movies, that's an easy call. That just makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. The movies, doing some Netflix, putting together some projects. And then the music, you know, we got the single out now, yes, with Cardi B and Anuel. You know, Anuel, the biggest guy in that reggaeton space, that Spanish trap. So it's an honor for me. You know, we've been doing this for so long to have two of the hottest people in the whole game get on the joint with me, and it's
dog,
really going well.
You're Fat Joe.
Yeah, I know.
You were Joey Crack the Dawn.
We still gotta be humble about it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, Felli Fel, boy, living legend out here in these streets, man. Gotta come check Fel, boy. Yeah,
we go back.
Yo, Fel, they gotta come check you, man. It's Felli Fel.
Getting on the subject of the music. When you started off, Relativity Records, right? And back then, what we would refer to, actually, it wasn't necessarily what you were doing back then. What we would call it now is backpack, because you were
underground.
You
backpack.
are and always have been a real MC, yeah, and that's not to diss anybody, not diss anybody, but you found a way to be lyrical without turning off a mainstream crowd, and vice versa. I think you never lost. I
think Biggie started that. So Biggie started out just like me, underground backpack music, and then him and Puff started making, One More Chance and stuff like that. So
and you saw that along the way.
Yeah. So he laid down the foundation. So we did that with Pun first. So when I found Pun was a lyrical giant. We started making songs like Still Not a Player, and then I started making songs like What's Love, and I kept going from there. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think? What was the? Let me try to think of it. Hold on. I'm gonna try to think. What was Fat Joe's first real big crossover record?
What's Love?
For a solo, yeah.
It was What's Love, and then Lean Back was huge. Get It Poppin' was huge. Make It Rain was huge. I don't know. All the way up. All of them, they lined up. You know what I'm saying?
What artists have, besides Puff and I mean Sean Love, which is, Puff's no longer going by Puff.
Oh, he's Sean Love?
He's going by Sean Love.
Damn, I saw Sean Love yesterday. I didn't know that.
If you'd have called him Puff, he might have fronted you out. He said he's not answering to Puff anymore.
Wow.
But besides Diddy and Biggie, would you say Run DMC was, or would it be LL? Like if you go further back
my
to that,
idol,
what was
idols,
that big
my
influence?
two idols are KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions.
I knew that.
And LL Cool J.
But I think what I should have said was
influence in making big hits. Yeah, LL.
Yeah.
Fat Joe got like LL and Heavy D. So Heavy D made me feel, rest in peace, he made me feel good to be a big man and dress fly and make that kind of music for the ladies. And LL.
Overweight lovers in the house. Overweight lovers in the house.
So Heavy D and LL Cool J, man. LL Cool J was probably my biggest inspiration in the rap game ever, you know?
Same.
So you love LL too like that?
Since I Can't Live Without My Radio. And there
No,
was actually
I
a
can't
single.
live without my radio.
There was a single
man.
before that. What was the name of it? He had a song right before Radio. I can't remember what it is right now, but yeah, like for me it was LL. It was for me. Okay, the first record I ever put on a turntable was Roxanne, Roxanne, right? And shout to Ice. He was like the first.
Ice-T?
No, to their DJ UTFO.
Yeah,
Well, it was
yeah.
UTFO was the influence. But
UTFO
yeah, Roxanne
and then
Shante.
Roxanne, Roxanne. That's three different people.
Correct.
My first record ever, it was a birthday party for one of my cousins, and I went and bought the vinyl. It was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and it was that record, Happy Birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, they took the Stevie Wonder, right?
Yeah. And then we was break dancing to the shit. We wouldn't stop. I remember the old people were looking at us like we were crazy. We put like cardboards down in the middle of the living room, and everybody was spinning on there. And we played the same song like 50 times. And I remember these old people had no clue what hip hop music was. They was just looking like, yo, what are these guys doing?
And this is in the Bronx.
It's in the Bronx. Yeah, but you know, it's always an age, you know, differential. You know, the people was used to disco music. They
Or
was used
Spanish
to the
music,
Bee Gees
yep.
or Spanish music. You know, this was something new. This was hip hop. You know what I mean? You had to be a young kid, a young teenager to know this.
And you were in the mecca of it.
Yeah, man, I was born, but I mean, like, so say you got Cali, you got East LA, you got Compton, you got San Francisco, you got everything. I was born in the block where hip hop was at. Like I would watch Melly Mel play basketball. I would watch Grandmaster Flash load his van up with his crates. I would see the first Latino MC was a guy named Ruby D from the Fantastic Romantic. I would watch him play softball. Like, this was all in my neighborhood right there. And I was just so blessed. I just was, I seen Melly Mel at a party at the Soho House in New York 2 days ago. It was Melly Mel and them performed, Melly Mel, Grandmaster Caz, Run DMC performed, the RZA of Wu-Tang performed, and I closed it. But I seen Melly Mel, and you know, I know him for years, but I grabbed him the other night, and I was just like, yo, Mel, you know, I really love you. And then he was like, nah, Joe, you know, I was like, no, I really want you to know, I really need to tell you this, that I really love you for what you did for hip hop, how you influenced me, how you know what I mean? I started out looking up to you, you know what I mean? I just really, really sincerely love you. And he reciprocated it. He was like, yo, you know, you are a warrior. You know, you are a little brother out there fighting for the Bronx and all that. But it's important because a lot of times something happens, even though Melly Mel's cock diesel and we don't wish him bad, but a lot of times something happens to people that we really love and we never get to tell them. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, how more perfect is this going to be? I'm here hanging out with Melly Mel, Run DMC is rocking RZA. Let me tell them how I really feel. You know what I'm saying? And that was a beautiful moment for me.
And now you're hanging with Felli Fel, which so check this out. Yeah. So the homies back in the day, my name was DJ Felony, like bad meaning bad, not bad meaning good. And, you know, right? And as I got more popular as a DJ and got into radio stuff, you know, it's embarrassing for me to admit this, but I was like, when I had the opportunity to do radio, I was doing house parties, I was producing music. So when I had the opportunity to do radio, I remember somebody told me, like, you know, you got to change your name. And I was like, what? I'm DJ Felony. And I think it scared me so much one day, but I still didn't change it. I was DJ Felony on the radio. This is when I did KKDA, K104 in Dallas. And one day, a buddy of mine was like, yo, everybody, all the homies call you Fel. Some of us call you Felly. He was like, just slowly drop the felony and roll with Felli Fel.
Wow.
And I was like,
I never made the marriage between the two.
and so I'm glad to hear you say that, because I was always worried. It's been, 25 years
I never
now.
looked at you and said, yo, Felli got his name from Melly Mel. Never.
So that was, I think, well, it wasn't necessarily from Melly Mel, but I think the homies were like Felli Fel, like Melly Mel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, word. Because we all knew
I never thought about
who
that.
Melly Mel was. And, of course. So it was kind of, it flowed, it worked.
Yeah, like I was Fat Joe the Gangster when I first came.
And Joey cracked the dawn. But yeah, you were originally Joey.
So I had to drop the gangster and just leave it Fat Joe.
And I was worried about that. For me, I was worried because I was like, man, I got to keep it real. I'm not changing my name for this shit.
Nobody never said that. I never thought about that. That's dope.
But I'm glad I did, because I think if I would have come to LA, come back to LA, because I grew up in Atlanta, went to high school in LA, family moved to Dallas, and then as an adult came back out here and had the opportunity to be back in LA. I think had I come back out here as DJ Felony, I think what people would have said was like, oh, like J.O. Felony.
J.O. Felony.
And I do think it wouldn't have been friendly on the air. I think the powers that be, no pun intended, would have probably been like, you got to tone that down. Blah, blah, blah. So it was, it was meant to work out.
Khaled,
he was DJ Pistol?
When
he was DJ Uzi K?
No, Khaled was we used to call him the Arab Attack. And then when 9/11 happened, he had to drop that. And
I vaguely remember that.
So he was DJ Khaled, the Arab Attack. And then after the Arabs attacked, we had to drop that shit and leave it DJ Khaled. So, everybody, I was Fat Joe the Gangster. I mean, that was the time,
Didn't Flex for a minute have issues with the dropping bombs?
No, I didn't think so.
Because didn't he retire the bombs for a second?
He did retire the bombs.
But I think that was part of it.
Maybe that has something to do with that.
Maybe when I call him and ask him about that car that you can't remember what the fuck it was, and I'm going to ask him if I can have it now, since none of y'all appreciate it, I hope he appreciates it.
Man,
I'm going to find out what that car, you think he still has it?
Yeah, he got that shit. Flex got so many cars, man.
I'm a car Flex.
He loves the cars. He loves the cars. Get that shit from, pass it down. Be like, yo, this is the Fat Joe Nick version he gave to Flex. Then Flex had to give it to me.
And then I painted it purple and yellow and got rid of the Knicks colors. I'm not scared of the Knicks colors. I'm not scared of or the Mets colors, which are the same. I'm not scared of it because
One time I went to, I'm a big Yankees fan and everybody knows it. And one day I got a Met.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay.
Y'all were there. I was ready for Dodgers Yankees this year.
That was what I was ready for. That's crazy. We both got let down.
It would have been on some good East Coast, West Coast.
Yes. And it was like, so one day I went into the Knick game with a jacket, but it was a Met jacket, but it had the colors. Man, the whole Madison Square Garden started booing me. I had to take the jacket off and throw it away.
Oh, shit.
And I swear to God, I can't wear no Met jacket. That's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, they booed me. I took it off. They start cheering when I threw it off. I was like, yo. It was like, nah, you ain't rocking no Met shit. You a Yankee fan.
Duh, so I wear my Atlanta cap every once in a while. I wear a lot of different caps. But I gotta be careful where I wear those caps. Not on some street shit, but because all the homies know, because I'm a diehard Dodger since I was a kid, since back in the Valenzuela days. Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah, I went to Braves baseball camp, but I was such a Dodger fan. Even back then, back then when I was a kid, I couldn't let the homies in Atlanta know.
Who's the biggest star ever in Atlanta? Was it Andrew Jones?
Probably Dale. It was Hank Aaron.
Oh yeah.
It was Hank Aaron. But for me, it was Dale Murphy.
No.
I'm dating myself right now. Don't get me started. Actually, my hero on the Braves was Jerry Royster. I was just having this conversation with my buddy Milton Bradley. Milton Bradley played for the Dodgers. He's a really close friend of mine. He played for a lot of teams. Milt got around in a good way. But I was telling him on a chat we were having. I said, man, what you know about this guy, Jerry Royster? And I sent him a picture. He goes, what do I know about him? He goes, that dude held me down, changed my life, all this shit. Here I am thinking I'm telling a major leaguer something they don't know.
Tell him, so you don't know. He's telling you, yo, he brought me in the game.
He did. And it was funny because he had played under Jerry Royster. But anyway,
shout out my brother Cece Sabathia just retired. You know, he's originally from San Francisco, but he's a really, really good friend of mine. You know?
Milt's a friend of mine. Oh, so Rashad Jennings, he used to play for the Giants, New York Giants, not to be confused with the San Francisco Giants, is a good friend of mine. I told you we're on a chat. I mean, I'm on a chat with these, professional athletes. We're really close friends, and we have crazy sports talk. I bring up Jerry Royster because I went to Jerry Royster baseball camp, but I've told him I have to be careful how much I tell people about my history, because hardcore, and I'm putting it out here right now, hardcore Dodger fans, are like, man, I thought you was a real, and I'm like, I am. I'm a real baseball fan.
Yeah.
And I had to
That's
be.
That's like me. I live in Miami.
I had to be an undercover Dodger fan growing up in Atlanta. Now I can't be a fan in LA. Come on, man. If I even told somebody I was watching a Braves game, which I don't, because I could honestly, I don't care about the Braves
That happens to me
anymore,
living in Miami. When I want to go to a basketball game, I go to the Heat game because they the only guys in town and they playing somebody good. But they know I'm a Knicks fan, but I love basketball. So of course I'm gonna go if some of my friends are like, yo, we got some court sides, let's go.
And
I'm going to the Lakers game Tuesday. Yeah. I'm not a Lakers fan, guys, but I love basketball, so I'm gonna go watch the game.
When you want to go to a Lakers game, I got you. I'll call the homies.
I'm gonna take you up on that
That's
next time.
easy.
This one I'm
Easy.
good. I got tickets for tomorrow, but
You'll be in the bus suite. If not, if you're like me, when I go, I like to be actually in the stands.
Yeah, I gotta touch the people.
But I go up to the suite during halftime
free hot
to eat the
dog or
food
some
because they got the good food. Bro, we could talk all day, man.
It's all love, my brother, man. Felli Fel, living legend. Thanks for picking me up.
Such an honor, man. Such a pleasure. It's always good seeing you. We usually run into each other when we're out and about at events, so we get to talk for like
Enough's wedding.
30 seconds. Oh, we get to hang out in Tulum.
Yeah. My wife coming. We gonna do it BIG.
It's going down. I can't wait for it, brother.
You wearing a suit? Enough said you ain't gotta wear a suit. He said you can wear some like linen or something.
I'll probably do like the cool shit with sneakers.
Yeah. Cause I don't know if I want to go to fucking hot ass Mexico with a suit on, like a real suit.
I might kill him with like the white cotton.
Some shit like
the white light cotton suit with the Adidas. I love you, bro.
I love you too.